NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now a man who played at Centennial High here in Las Vegas, Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's a gain of 6. And the Steelers first down.
Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Raiders 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one up. As their drive will begin at the 25. Off the play fake, Prescott. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there for the Raiders.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up.
And this is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but the only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you say, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be a second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Prescott to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 37 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. McManus's point after is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
10 yards on the pickup.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all to score on EA Sports. 14-14. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Here's Wilson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the second round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, Steelers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Watson. Touchdown! Justin Watson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
Steelers 21, Raiders 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there for the Raiders. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Prescott on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Jones, 27 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Play action. It's Wilson. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, as we've done all year, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. They'll run on first down. Stevenson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 55 rushing yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Now a run with Stevenson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Stevenson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. They run with Stevenson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ramondre Stevenson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Checking this down to Stevenson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got it to Gibson. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Antonio Gibson, 46 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. McManus's point after is good, and that will tie our game here in the third. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. Caught by the tight end Watson.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn the pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's got room. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Stevenson, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. but he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to
and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they've rallied and made the tackle.
17's Mike 17.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Rolling to his right. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Quincy Wilson with the INT.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Prescott's throw pulled in by Aguilar. And he's got this down to the 35. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Steelers' 26-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award across the bay in Santa Clara, Von Miller, in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Guyton there to make the grab. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stevenson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
And the Steelers first down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Wilson on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Watson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Stevenson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
61, Stevenson again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Steelers 49. Raiders 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. if they want to advance in this divisional round. Look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial. And that's caught inside the 35. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperate. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Steelers 56, Raiders 42.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Wilson. And Watson has it right side. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Steelers send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is taken at the 15. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now Dak. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Watch the twist.
Prescott gets this to Gibson, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw, Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Dak. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Kill. He's coming, double up. 17's Mike 17. Here we go.
Now Prescott. Now he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. And they will get the conversion on fourth down to stay alive, but time not an ally. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD.